Hey everybody! See a couple people starting to trickle in. I'm gonna give it just another 5 minutes maybe. See if everyone that really wants to see it will get in here. I mean, as of right now, I haven't opened them. I've brought them out. I didn't want to sit here and mute the stream while I let the air all drain out. So I've got them on my desk here. I haven't opened them yet. There's some good and some bad. But overall, I think they're gonna look good when we pull them out. I'm excited. I can't wait. So just stick around and maybe 4 minutes now. 4 minutes, we'll see. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time to let everyone get here. So we're almost there. Just hang out. Also, the link is in chat. I don't know. I can post it again if we need to. But if you want to help out the show, hey, there you are. Chaos! Alright, I don't know. I'm going to give it till 9:30 Central, just to make sure everyone's here. But the link is in the chat if you want to help us out and do the Raid Shadow Legends thing. If you use our link and get up to level 15, then we will be considered for more sponsorships for Stream Elements. And like, this isn't, I mean, it's a Raid sponsorship, but it is a Stream Elements, like, found a sponsor for us. So if we can successfully complete this sponsorship campaign, then we are opened up to more. So there is no monetary obligation to any of it. It's just level 15, which is more time than anything. But as they say, time is money. So I totally understand if it's too much of a hassle or just annoyance. But it's actually really fun and way too addicting. I should not have started playing it. I mean, I'm going to, right? They're my sponsor. I'm gonna make sure that I want to, put an ad out for it. But it was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, I've actually I have logged in every day since I've started the sponsorship. Let's see. It's too late. You're not level 21. Raid goodies promo code doesn't work, really? Did you get Deliana as your champion? I don't know what the. This is the only place I've seen the raid goodies promo code, so I thought it was something that they had set up, because this is all me just using their promo material. Which, I mean, do you guys want to see a Jeff Goldblum commercial? Let's see if I can pull this up. We'll do this, and then as soon as this commercial's over, we'll jump in. I think the Jeff Goldblum commercials are pretty funny. Let's see. Studio mode. Oh, pause. There we are. Alright. No cameras.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Whoa, that was loud. Holy jeez. Sorry, hold on. Dice time? Yeah, it's dice time. I can't figure out how to get this commercial to run, so we'll just go straight to the dice. Let's do it. Hand cane. Woo! All right. She's not a vamp. Well, her armor set is vampiric, so. Indeed. Let us do this dice time. So over here on this side, we have the kind of dice. These are the new molds of the narrative dice that Chaos designed, and we put on dice. And this is the original mold that I wasn't quite happy with. I've got the other molds, the ones we made last night, still setting. I'm not going to open those for another 2 or 3 days probably, just to make sure that it's all set on the inside. But, excuse me, we did use the colored mica for the dice, and right off the bat, I already saw 2 issues. The good news is they're different on each side. So on the new set, we have apparently we didn't have enough of the black for the setback die, which can be made again, but this one did work, and this mold is just fine for this, so I can make a set with these. But I don't know if you can see. Look at that! How clean that. Ooh. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. And then on this side, we'll get these ones out of the way first. It looks like there's two on this side. So the force die on this one definitely did not get enough in it, which is a shame. But wow, this one was apparently we didn't get a lot enough in here. Oh man. There's so little in here I could barely get this thing out. Uh-oh. Hold on. Please don't chop up the inside with your sharp, sharp edges, Mr. Die. I think it looks good, but I should have trimmed my thumbnails, huh? There we are. So there's those two. I know, right? They're beautiful. And then on this one, also the yellow dye is. It looks like it's about the same as this force dye. Oh, hey, look! It popped a link up for me. Look at that. Of course it does. Release your treasures. So it looks a little dimmer than it is on camera. It is actually super sparkly. Kind of get it there. But this is yellow. But so these three are the unfinished. So womp womp. Look at that inside of that black. Can you see those colors? Whoop. I don't know if you can see the color in there or not, but the black mica isn't just like black mica. It's kind of like how they do with powder dyes. It is a blend of a lot of different colors. So when the light hits the little sparkly bits just right, you can see like greens and pinks and blues. Ooh, so pretty. Alright, those two there, this one there. Alright. Let's do the original molds first. Get all this little sprue out. These are called sprue molds because this is called the sprue. The stuff, all the excess stuff that's not part of the actual whatever. These are the sprue. Oh man. Look at that. So the cat molds were really, they were like something that was awesome that I could do on my own without having equipment, just to kind of dip my toes in. But unless you like really have it down, it was just a lot of hassle. There were more molds than not were messed up. Like more dice were messed up. and in the end result than I wanted. Like the results were inconsistent, right? Like this, there's a little bit of inconsistency here with those three, like that didn't finish or whatever. But with the cap molds, I had like way higher rates of inconsistency. Like I would, and when I thought that I was doing really good with those molds, I would open them and they would look like these. You know, they would be like half gone, and I'm like, well, I don't understand why it did this. So getting the pressure pot and switching to the sprue molds has been like really nice. So remember, these are the original molds that I was unhappy with. But these still turned out really, really nice. Ooh. Let me see if I can. Was worried this would be too bright. Actually, does this show the yellow better? Ooh, it's a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I have been depriving you of the brilliance of these dice. Now remember, I haven't polished these yet, so this dullness will end up looking more like the inside shiny bits of this one. All that glisten. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I thought to turn that light on. Before I put the towel down, it was just too intense, but then I put this towel down, so... Man, that is so pretty. Oh. And those are all sparkles. There are no bubbles. I mean, there's 3 bubbles right there, but I mean, like, internal here, they've all been compressed to the point at which they are essentially non-existent, so... Look at that. What a beautiful color green. It looks a little pale on my monitor. I don't know what you guys see, but it is like a brilliant, like, grassy green. Like a limey, grassy green. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, I mean, the cat molds, great place to start to kind of get the feel for how the your mold, like your silicone works, and how your resin works. Because it's all time-based at that point. You don't really have anything speeding anything along. There's nothing that makes it easier. You know, you're doing it all right there. I will post some more accurate colors. It does kind of look ectoplasmic-y, but yes, I will get my Nikon out and take some actual pictures. I'll probably wait till after I polish these, maybe. But this one, there's like a white cloud inside. It's hard to see. It must be where all of it like condensed. But this one, look, that red is crazy. Where are... this is the old mold. I didn't like some of these. The red is crazy vibrant. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Those little dark spots are actually where it is deeper than the rest. So when you paint over those, you won't even notice those are there. But you can see the little dot in the middle. Look at that. That was one of the hardest. That little dot in the middle was one of the hardest. The tiny one, not the bigger dot, but the little one, right right there underneath. Well, above in this picture, above the big dot. I have it upside down. For you, there you go. That little dot in the bottom middle was so hard to get to show up. This is insane. There are a lot of other ways to do dice. Like, I know the dice that you get from like dice shops, just regular old like D20 sets, like OG D&D sets, are shoot, I can't remember what the material is. It's like a plastic based thing, and they also use molds, but they have like huge mold machines, like multiple go through at once, I believe. And when they come out, they throw them in tumblers, which is why they have the rounded edges. They get tumbled. Look at, oh my god, this purple is beautiful. There we go. Look at that. Wow. It's so shimmery. This is, and this is the old mold. I'm swooning over my own dice here. This is crazy. These are good. These are really beautiful dice. Wow. So, ouch. Yes, yes, yes. The clouds are what I love the most about the mica, because of how a little bit of it is shiny. You get these like shimmery cloud spot. Oh, you guys. Oh, oh man. This is beautiful. Look at that cloud burst. When oh my gosh, we might actually have to polish this one, like at least a couple sides of it, just to see what this looks like, because that is insane. We'll put this over here for now. So this is the old mold set. Right, old mold. We had 2 that didn't turn out. I didn't take the sprue off here. It does. It really does. Oh, this blue one is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. If you guys want, we can polish a set here before I go. I have time for that if y'all want to stick around. Otherwise, we can do another stream or like after photos. I mean, there's for sure going to be after photos, but what I'm getting at is like, I should have saved this one for the last 2. Oh my goodness gracious. That's beautiful. I think part of the reason why we had these issues is I forgot to use my pipettes last night, or the other night when we made these. I was just pouring by hand, which, like, shame on me, but I was excited, and it's been a minute since I'd actually done anything, so a little off my game, but man. It all like rains down. Actually, it'd probably be raining up because it's all gravity would have been pulling it down, I guess. Yeah, they'd have set like that in there. That's beautiful. Oops. Yeah, absolutely. I've been thinking, right? So initially when I planned on doing the sets, my plan was to sell like the Dungeon Master sets, like the full like 14 set of dice. But that might be a bit pricey. I mean, I'll do that if people want that, but that is like the cost would be really high for those. So instead, I might just do a set one of each, just like, hey, this is just a fancy set of these narrative dice that you can add to your collection and roll with your other dice. But I don't know. We'll see what y'all think and what the reaction, public opinion, and all that is. These are so pretty. Oh man, I love it. Ugh, so nice. Excuse me, sorry. Business for me, yay! That'll help with this move. Yeah, it's just, I've been so torn between school and moving and, existential crises. I mean, not really, I'm being dramatic, but, life finds a way. Can I get a different, better light? That's a closer representation of the color, I think. How can the papacy not enjoy these dice? The standard set plus an extra challenge? Yeah, I would agree, right? Like, the one force die in the set is kind of lame. Like, I have no problem making a full set, but the full set is also going to take considerably longer. Only because, I mean, until I get a buttload of molds made that are of a decent quality, then I can only make them so fast, you know? Which is going to be another factor that I think people are going to not enjoy, is that they will take a while. That's a really good question. I think it's because... Actually, I don't know why. I was on something, and then I realized it was a poor answer for anyone to do anything, so... But I wish I knew, because it seems like it's something you need for literally every game. You roll it at the beginning of every game. I mean, you're likely going to roll it throughout the game. Oh, man, look at that. Sometimes, there we go. They get a little layer over there. Yeah, carve them out a little bit, but look at that. This part right here is the hardest part. Make sure. Like, what really stinks is I don't know if actually, like, they still feel like they're super deep, but they also could just be like bubbles. So this one is like the hardest part of this whole set, followed quickly by the despair. But this one has a lot of intricacies. But I think that it turned out fine. It just needs cleaned up a bit. But I don't know if you can see that yellow. Let's see. Oh God, sorry, I have a problem with fireworks. Try not to be shaky on here. There's that cloud in the middle of this one again. That just gives it like this weird little glow that seems to follow you around wherever you rotate it. Oh, it's beautiful. And there's that big old round circle where it was glued. Yeah, I mean, in this one though, the yellow, it is a little bit pale, only because I didn't put a whole bunch of yellow in there. I should have put more yellow in, but no, it is fairly pale. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, two more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking back on the challenge dice thing. It doesn't make any sense to have just one of those. Every other die in there, they have like, I think minimum 3 of the dice in there, or is it 2? There's only 2 of the red ones, which 2 would be fine. I'd be more than happy with 2, more than happy. But instead, oh, look at, come on, focus. Oh, it's beautiful. So clean. That would turn out real good. Yeah. Is there only one red in a set too? Oh yeah, that's the challenge die. I'm thinking force die. Yes, that is the challenge die. Well, I don't know why. If there's multiple of the skill die or ability die, ability and skill, right? Like ability is the green and skill, because this is like your trained rating, and then it's difficulty and challenge. I think there should be at least 2 force die also. Honestly, you need these for everything. It's such a pain to have to roll. Like, oh, I have 3 reds and a purple, so I gotta roll this one. Oh, okay, and then roll my purple once. Like, and I've got 4 sitting on the side. Oh, you're over here. You're all on this side. Okay. But this red, oh man. So the red doesn't look super sparkly before it's polished, but I bet when I get underneath that rough layer, not rough, but that opaqueness, that it's going to sparkle so bright. Oof. I think if the so the core rule books, they have a force rating Java. So the books, they give you a little like mission at the back of the books, right? They give you some missions you can run or whatever, some ops. So if they're gonna have multiple whatever for that, they should probably match that in the set. That's, I mean, like, I don't know. Oof, this purple though. Goodness gracious. It's hard to get a good angle. Oof. Kind of see it shimmer along the edge there. Alright. So that's all of them. The old set and the new. Ooh. Oh, look at that though. I tried using the tables, but I quickly got frustrated and banished them from the land. So we can polish a couple or like a whole set or whatever y'all are thinking if you want to see how some of these look. If anyone's wanting to stick around, we can do that. If no one, I mean, either people got other stuff to do or I want to go celebrate, I understand. It's 4th of July. I'm not going to keep you from your different celebrations, but I think if we're doing only one, it would probably be a blue or a purple. But if we're doing a couple, definitely would like to see what the red and the green look like. At least a D6. All right, we'll do a D6. We'll do we'll do the. I'm trying to think which one looks more blue, but they both look really good. We'll do the new set. The new hotness. Okay. Ow. You're here to watch all of it? Okay. We'll do the D6 first. And anyone who doesn't want to stick around, yeah, if we want, we'll take a quick break real quick because I got to run upstairs and just check on that kid real quick anyway. So we'll take a short little break here, and then we'll start with D6 polishing. And anyone who wants to stick around for more can. We'll do a set at least. But oh god, I'm gonna run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. I'll let the music play for you, and if you are feeling like you have time to throw at a game, you can check out our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. There's a link in the chat. I'll be back. Talk to you in a bit. I just saw your chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run upstairs, check on the kid real quick, and grab a drink. Be right back. Woo! Oh, ah. All right. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. All right. Let's use some moisture. Moisturize me. Moisturize me. Let's go a little bit grittier, huh? Actually. Oh, hi. This actually might be perfect. Cassandra? The last human? The last Earthborn human? What a tragic tale that ended up being, right? Like, dang. That came full circle. Haven't watched Doctor Who in a minute. I stopped watching right around the time Matt Smith took over. Not for any other reason than I just didn't really have the time anymore. I had other things going on. But my favorite Doctor, I believe, is most people's least favorite Doctor. It's like the 11th Doctor, I think it was. The one who first started working with Rose Tyler. Can't remember the actress name, but it was the guy before Tennant. I liked him. He was probably my favorite Doctor. Justice Watts. Everybody lives. Ooh, you get some sparks. Some of them are like right on the surface. I'm trying to catch the light on them, and they catch the light so nicely. Capaldi. Yeah. That's a bit. He was what, the 14th, 13th, 14th? Or are you talking about? Is he the one that was the Doctor twice? Eccleston. Yeah, that's the 11th Doctor, right? Eccleston. Tom Baker. Is that the scarf? Number 4? Can't recall. My Doctor lore is poor. It's just pretty. Yeah, after Matt Smith, okay. 9. I'm sorry, 9. Yes. Eccleston. Whoever it was before. Eccleston was the guy before. You have one of those scarves? Oh, that's awesome. Eccleston was the guy before. I can't remember his name now. He was the bad guy in Harry Potter. Oh no, Tennant. David Tennant. That dude plays a magnificent bad guy too. Sharp. Ooh, this one has a speck, that shiny bit right there, and that is a large piece of the mica that has its back to us, and it's just shiny, shiny, shiny. So pretty. Let's try to get one face of this kind of cleaned up. Maybe we can see into it a bit more. Look at those sparklies. Oh man, it's so pretty. Yeah, Eccleston. Eccleston was the one. The Ninth Doctor. I get the numbers mixed up. My brother was a Tennant fan, and I was an Eccleston fan. But I think my brother also switched to being... Well, I mean, he's still a Tennant fan, but I think he ended up liking Matt Smith also. I think I got like 2 or 3 episodes into Matt Smith before I got distracted. That's the one of the ones that have the ship where they go and they're fighting like the Clockwork, revolutionary looking. What the heck? A bump right there. Conveniently. Don't blink. This one's gonna be kind of hard, I think. I'm gonna have to do a little more work on this. What's a better face than I could? Maybe this face. I think you're funny. Just don't choke on those dice when you're drinking that Dr. Pepper, you know? Can't believe how well those, like, disappeared into that. To find a good angle to show how silvery this is. Like where it's not deep purple, it shimmers with this like beautiful silverness, like silvery. It's almost like moonlight is trapped inside of it. It's like some sort of moonlight trapped in like a purple sand. Man. See if we can get this one just a little bit more. Do they roll well, or do you play with them? Because when I do rolls with them, I put them on the towel because I don't want to ruin the edges on them. But they seem to roll pretty well. The themed sets, yeah. I need to get back into making the sets. I want to get so I'm not happy with these. The numbers are just too deep in there, and it's causing a lot more problems than I care to deal with. It's become more of a headache than it's worth. So I'm working on printing them with shallower numbers. It's just taking a minute. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, you know that's not a bad idea. And if we're doing like a full set, you'd have the if you're like a dark side theme, to have to find a way to differentiate at least the positive from the negative. So you could do like an orange and a red or something, and then or a black and a red. Roll them in a dice tray. They work. Oh, good. I'm glad they work well. They're fun to make. They just, man, it's just like I have a hard time thinking of ideas sometimes. especially with how busy it's been over here. It's been hard to kind of think about it. But I have so many little knickknacks and stuff that I can put inside the dice. I got little things to put inside the dice to enhance them as well. I need to practice doing that a bit more. That's probably what I'll use these crummier molds for, is method improvement. Since I know I already have a problem with them, then that part won't bother me as much while I'm learning. It's just, I'll have to do a lot more work with this one, I think. So I got him a little bit buffed. Let's see if we can get it. Do a red one next, and maybe a yellow. Ooh. Those just streaks of silver. Come on, up, there we go. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. It's just so pretty. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Mixing the... I just want some Black Forest dice. Hey! That can also be arranged. We can do something with individuals if it comes down to it as well. A full set would be awesome, but at the very least we can work on doing, like... Oh, I just wanted a Black Forest, some Black Forest dice. That would be cool. Or... But I really, really like that color idea. Oh, man. We can also do a play on it with, using a mixture of mica and dyes as well. This one might need a bit of a rougher buff to get into the color, or into the sparkle. What town is this? Ah. What's up, buddy? I didn't hear you.
Remember you said I could have a 3D print when I poop?
Yeah. Which 3D print do you want? Do you want the Statue of Liberty?
I like how he holds the torch in it.
Okay, high five. I'll get you Statue of Liberty. Alright, see you later, buddy. Alright, let me see if I can get this a little shinier. He has to remind me so I don't forget when he doesn't he hates to poop. So when he poops, I tell him if he poop, you get a 3D print. What do you want? Because he's really big into like tornado sirens and water towers and stuff. Things that are generally easy to print. Well, lately he's been into the Statue of Liberty. This is probably going to be the most elaborate print yet. He also has lined up the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which has actually proven to be more of a headache than it's worth. Or than I thought it would be. I know, right? It's hard. It's hard because the yellow and the red both, I feel like I didn't get enough mica in there. So they have like the inner glow, but they don't have as much of the sparkle. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this one is gonna sparkle. That's basically what this is. Basically just glitter and a little bit of white. But like the blue, you can see a lot more of the sparkle once you buff into it. The green has got some more sparkle to it than I was thinking there would be. So does the black even, right? Like, the black... Let's get this face cleaned off, because this one's going to be pretty also. Suicide is not one of the razor edges, huh? This is like sharp as broken obsidian. It's so sharp. First time I had one like this, I tried to pull it out of a mold. I hurt myself. Come on. This is probably one I'm most excited for. The black and the blue. This blue is, or this black is so many colors. Yeah, I try. It's not very easy. Ooh. I don't know if you remember the difference. I don't know. I guess it's not that big a difference. I think it's a bit shinier. I think you can see more depth to it, but that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Man, that is just so pretty. What's the last one we have? Did we do them all? Yellow. We haven't done yellow yet. We haven't done yellow. Let's do a yellow. Let's do one that's got more open space so we can kind of see the shimmer. We'll do advantage. Single advantage. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Sorry if the camera's all shaky. Oh, this one's gonna be really nice. I'm not gonna show it to you yet. I'm trying to get a little more pretty. Y'all, this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna turn out a little better than I thought it was gonna. Yellow also has a good amount of sparkle to it. It's close. It's probably the closest to white. This one, the blue. Oh. So there's like that shimmer. There's a bit of the yellow shine. That little ring around the inside. Oh, excuse me. Very radiant. Yeah, I love it. Oh, it's something about that mica and the pressure pot. I don't know what it is. But like this right here on the desk, the corners of the pentagon glow. Which, when I had it set on the desk, it's kind of hard to see, but you can get straight on the, like, where'd it go? The pentagon corners were glowing a second ago. That one. Look at that. The corners glow. It's awesome. I won't make y'all sit through anymore. I'll get them cleaned up. I'll take some photos and I'll post them on the Coruscant Knights, the Tales of the Outer Rim little sub-tab there. And I'll probably put them on Twitter too. You know, why not, right? I have an Instagram. I'll probably put them on also. But other than that, I hope you all have a good 4th of July. Have some fun. Have a good night. And A sphere trapped. It is. It is like a sphere trapped in the dodecahedron. Yeah, like it is. It really is. It's awesome. It's beautiful. But anyway, have a good night, y'all. Hope to see y'all later. And if you wanna raid Shadow Legends, link in chat. Have a good night. Happy 4th of July, and may the force be with you.